It's Mina from Flex Boots and Hidalgo Saddles in Australia. Did you know that Hidalgo also make Western saddles with a leather tree? And I've got one here. This one is called the Milwaukee and it's from the special series of saddles. So this is customizable in terms of the leather types and colors that you like to use on your particular saddle. This one is actually someone's saddle and I've just nicked it back to do a video and get some photos of it for you. So she has chosen black nappa for the seat, the cantle and the fork and horn. And the brown leather is called cognac, and it's the smooth saddle leather on the flaps and on the fenders. And you can have a nice little binding around the edge. This is black nappa, it's just nice little contrast. And she's got the strings in black nappa as well. Okay, what can I tell you about this one? Personally, I'm not a fan of, the Western gear so much, but I have sat in this and I have to say, oh my goodness, I'd definitely be happy to ride in this. Their seat is really padded and it's super soft. It does not throw your legs forwards like a lot of fender saddles do. It doesn't give you that chair seat kind of position, so it's a much more balanced, more of a dressage kind of position in this saddle. This one is a 31 centimeter seat, which is about a 16.5 and like an English saddle, like if you had a dressage or jumping saddle. Obviously, they go up to much larger ones as well. Okay, so some great things about this saddle. Obviously, it's got the leather tree, so it is fully flexible in construction, so it will move with your horse and mold to your horse. These are really good for horses with short backs, even super short backs. A very compact saddle, and the skirts are really soft. That's just the Velcro panel underneath. So the skirts are really soft and flexible at the rear and also at the front. Okay. Actually, I'll turn it and I'll show you what the front looks like, and it will just make a bit more sense. Okay, so this is from the front. So the skirts are, like I said, they're really soft, they're super flexible. They're also flared out really nicely so that when you pop this on, the shoulders are completely free. There is nothing pinching, no pressure on the shoulders. It's a really, really beautiful design. I find with well, at least from a lot of the Western saddles I've seen, it's very stiff here. You get often get pinching, and obviously they're not adjustable, so if your horse changes, your saddle just doesn't fit anymore. So you're going to eliminate all of those problems with one of these. Now the fork in this is a solid structure and they do come in different widths, so you can order yours with a different width. This is just the standard or the medium, and this saddle's been on a few different horses, some pretty wide ones, a couple little quarter horses. And unless you had like a mutton with the keg on legs, this fork will fit most horses. So it's pretty versatile. Now I'll show you underneath. So I'm just going to flip it. I'll show it to you like this because it's a bit hard to sit this upside down because of the horn. So we've got the detachable Velcro panels underneath that you will just put wherever is required for your horse in the length that is required for your horse. These ones are quite short. We're going to try some slightly longer ones under this as well, but you can see they're really nice and wide. So there's a big bearing area, lots of room for the spine in the channel, and heaps and heaps of wither clearance. I see sometimes like Western or fender type saddles on sort of like more refined build horses, like thoroughbred types horses, a bit more wither, a bit more narrow in build, and I just don't think they fit well. They're not designed for body shapes like that. This one you would not have a problem with. I mean, this will clear any withers, and because the tree is flexible, it'll take the shape of your horse's back. So I think this is a really comfortable option that would fit a really wide range of horses and be super, super comfortable for the rider as well. Okay, and lastly, the fenders and the stirrups obviously come with your saddle, so they're included. And it's just, I forgot to do this earlier. I'll show you the girthing. So the Western saddles also use the 3-point V girthing system with long English billets. So you don't need a Western cinch, and you've got a slot here for the rear cinch, but you don't need that because the girthing does all that for you. So it's a nicer way to girth up. It spreads the pressure over the tree more evenly and over a more larger surface area, and also you don't get the saddle flipping up at the back with this girthing system. So I think that's a much better option, and it's a lot more comfortable for the horse as well. Okay, I hope that helps.